Happy holidays. It's Marty Cesario for Mountain TV with the next Vibe segment from Sportswomen of Colorado. And our guest this time is Tristan Spence from Adams State University and Grand Junction Central High School. Tristan just won the Division II National Women's Cross Country Championship. That's her second title as a cross country and track and field athlete with ASU. Jennifer Anderson Ehrlich, she's the executive director for Sportswomen of Colorado and a former college softball and basketball athlete. So we got a boss lady and a national champ. Here's Jen and Tristan.
I am so excited to be catching up this week with national champion Tristan Spence. Welcome, Tristan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. We are calling in from Arizona, and you are home on Thanksgiving vacation in Grand Junction. You're a Colorado kid,
Yeah.
runner at Adams State University. You just won the Division II National Championship cross country race in Kenosha, Wisconsin. So congratulations. Can you tell me, as you were approaching the finish line, what was going through your mind in that moment?
I mean, it's been kind of like a build-up moment for me. I was kind of envisioning the race, 2 weeks, 3 weeks in advance. So, I kind of knew how I think I wanted it to look. So when I was coming into the finish line, I was kind of just like living through that moment that I kind of replayed in my head over and over again, seeing what I, wanted it to do. And then when it actually happened, I was like, oh my gosh, like it's actually it's actually happening.
I literally have goosebumps that came over me because what I hear you saying is you had run that race before. You had run that race many times and you had won it many times in your mental preparation.
Correct. Yeah.
Every national title race has a turning point. What was yours?
So I knew talking to my coach throughout this whole semester, really at the beginning of cross country, we kind of knew we were talking about race strategies, when to peak and when to make sure that I show up on the day. And when we were talking, there was kind of we were talking about like, do I want to take it from the gun or do I want to like just snap my fingers and go like when it's time to go? And we were kind of talking about it, and we kind of settled on the decision that it would be best if I kind of hung out for a little bit. And then when like I went to make it hard, it was about 3K, and it was it was kind of in a secluded area on the back stretch of it. I saw a few of my teammates, but when I did go, it was pretty quiet. I kind of just knew that I needed to do it.
You were also a national champion in track and field in the spring in the 5K. How did this differ from that national championship title for you?
Um, so in my outdoor national champion, I feel like it was kind of a change of heart. I really didn't think that I could do it in the 5K last spring, just considering like my training was really inconsistent. I think I maybe started training about a month to 5 weeks out, like actually being able to run for that. I think that 5K was just a battle with my head. Kind of just I believed that I could do it, but I knew that it was going to take so much more effort, and I kind of felt like I had some sort of point to prove outdoor, and I feel like it kind of changed for cross country because this summer went really well for me. I was kind of running every day, which is really rare for me because I do get kind of injured quite easily. So just being able to stay consistent with that. And then also, I felt like with that change of heart, I had a different reason to run hard during cross country or this race, just because, everything that went on with my coach. And I felt like I could run for my teammates and run for the program and run for myself and, run for everyone else that supports me. It kind of felt like this race was done out of love rather than being competitive, I guess. I don't know.
So a passion as opposed
Yeah.
to anything ego driven. You were really
Yes.
motivated for other
Yes.
reasons
Yes.
versus just your personal accolades, is what I hear you saying.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, what made you choose Adams State?
Um, I knew, like, I was going through a lot of different visits. I was visiting a little bit of bigger schools, the Division I, like, titles like that. And that always is kind of glamorous to look at, and oh, I'm a Division 1 runner, it sounds cool. But when I went to Adams, I sat down with Coach Martin, and compared to those D1 schools that I was looking at, or the bigger schools I was looking at, he seemed like he kind of looked at me as a person, and looked at me like he could make me better rather than just looking at my times that I ran in high school. He kind of looked at me like he saw some sort of potential, and I just really liked the way that he spoke to me. And yeah. So
You
I
felt like
know,
a human being,
yes, yeah.
not
And
just
I
a
think,
not just a time on a sheet of paper.
yes,
Is
yeah.
is what I hear you saying.
Correct.
I pulled your stat sheet, um, in preparation for this, and the one thing that I looked at when I saw this was development. Like, this is a girl who has spent the past 3 years dropping time, improving, really developing, getting better, and I could see that on the paper. So what you're saying, your statistics and your data is absolutely um, reflected. So uh, you're speaking with truth. Um, when you decided on Adams State, so you're looking at Division 1 schools, you choose Alamosa, Colorado. Again, you're a Colorado kid. Um, the running culture at Adams State, for our listeners who might not be aware, it's practically a religion. You have altitude, there's a legacy, toughness. How do you think going to school in Alamosa has shaped you as a person thus far?
Um, Going to school in Alamosa, it definitely has made me, love and hate running more. Um, on Alamosa, there's really not that much to do. There's like a Walmart. You can go there. Um, but other than that, it's kind of just running driven. And, that kind of sounds like it would be tough, but with the people there, it makes it so much more enjoyable. And knowing that you're there and there's other people with the same goals as you. So it's kind of just like a pact rather than solo. And I don't think that I would get that anywhere else. So
I also think people don't realize, as a collegiate athlete, you just really don't have a lot of time to do much other than go to Walmart,
yeah, yeah.
no matter what city you're in.
Yeah.
My last question for you is, you have a signature look that you did not wear for today, which includes some black lipstick. So for all the little girls who look up to you, what is the brand and the color and the why behind that?
So the brand is NYX, the NYX, I believe. I'm not
Uh-huh.
sure. I think it's just black, maybe is what it's called. The nationals girls all the time for about 15, maybe 20, maybe 30 years. At the national meet, we always wear black lipstick. So when you get to the national stage and you put on the black lipstick, it just kind of means you're ready to go. And I think it's kind of scary and intimidating.
Thanks so much for supporting Sportswomen of Colorado. They've been telling these stories for over 50 years, and they're just catching up.